Hi, this is Brian with TCS, and this is our sixth and final video in the series of the Ubiquity Cloud BACnet Manager. In this video, we're going to show you how you can save and use templates to make this whole process a lot easier. You'll be able to not only use templates to set up your mapping and your active map, as well as your programming pages, your monitoring pages, and your controller icons as well. So it's going to make that process a lot easier and a lot faster. So let's go ahead and get started. So you can see right now we've set this kitchen stat up. So we're going to use that. So we're going to go right back here into our BACnet Manager, and we're going to go to the kitchen stat. Now the first thing we're going to do, there's three places that you need to save if you're going to use everything in this for templates. We're going to go to Discovery and Mapping, and the first thing we're going to do is save the active map. So this is the map that we've already set up all of our tags on. We've set up the points we want to use. So we're going to go ahead and click Save Template. And it's an active map, so we're going to call this Brian US 4021 active map. All right, so we're going to go ahead and save that. And it takes a few seconds. We've saved it successfully. So now we're going to move on, and we want to save the programming page and the monitoring page that we've set up. So now maybe we want to change that before we do that, but once we're happy with it, we want to save that. So we're going to go here to the status for the kitchen stat, and we're going to save the layout. So it's the device monitor and program, and we're going to call this Brian program and monitor. And we're actually going to add the US 4021 in here as well. All right, and we're going to save that, and we're going to get that message that we saved it successfully. And the last thing we want to do is go and save that icon. Now the icon, you don't do that on the BACnet Manager. You actually do that from the controller tab. So we go here to the controller tab, and we go to the kitchen, which is where we did, and we go to Edit Icon. So this is what we set up, and if you remember from the previous video, we changed all these icons here, and we're going to go right down here at the bottom of the page, and we're going to go Save Template, and we're going to call it Brian US 4021 icon, and we're going to save that as well. All right, we've saved that successfully. So now we've got the another US 4021. So if we go back to the site homepage here, right, we've got this dining room stat. Now, instead of doing everything that we had to do in the previous 5 videos, we're going to show you how quick and easy we can do this using the templates. So if we go over here back to the BACnet Manager, we're going to highlight the dining room, and we're going to go to the Discovery and Mapping, and you can see we've got nothing in there. So we're going to go ahead and manage the template here. So we're going to put this first in the staging map and then drop everything right into the active map. So I go here, and you can see here's Brian US 4021 right here. Actually, that should be 4120. So I'm going to go ahead and relabel that. Beauty of this, we can always correct our mistake. And so now what I'm going to do is I can see that I can delete this, but I can use it right here. I can upload it by loading the template. So I'm just going to load that. Are you sure you want to do it? Yes, I do. So I'm uploading that, and I click off that, and I'm going to see that now this is going to reboot, and now I've got everything into the staging map right there. So I just highlight the top one, scroll down to the bottom, hit the Shift key, and boom. Now I've got that into the active map. Now I want to do the programming page and the monitoring page. I've got some other ones set up there that are some defaults that went in. So I want to go ahead and put what we saved in there. So I'm going to go ahead and load that layout. Now I could put in here, like all these, I've got all these default ones as well. So I could decide, you know what, I'm going to put that one in and see what it does. And again, there it is. Now, it may not be what I want, so I'm going to go back to here, to status. I'm going to go load layout, and I'm going to choose the Brian one. And again, I'm going to relabel this so it's the 4120. And I'm going to upload that. I'm going to click OK. Close that, and then if I go back here to the monitor and trend, I can see these are exactly what I had before. And I do the program, and I want to, let's say I want to read the programming in here. So I'm going to read that in, just so I know what exactly is in that thermostat. And we'll click it a few times. And you can see that the icons are starting to turn green, and we're starting to upload data. So there's the data from that. And the monitor and trend, that'll catch up in a little bit as well. So then the last thing I want to do is load up the icon. So I go back to the site homepage here, and I go to the controllers tab, and I go to the dining room and click edit icon. And here's where I'm going to load a template in here too. And here's Brian's. Again, I want to change this so it's right, 4120. You see how I didn't refilm this? I actually kept my mistake in, so everybody could feel good about that. So I'm going to go ahead and load up that icon, and yes, I'm going to do that as well. And there's everything on there. So now, when I go back into this, back to my site home, there's my icon all loaded up. Now it's still, see how it's yellow? That means it's still loading up monitor data there. But when I click on it, there's my monitor, and you see how it's starting to load in. There's my monitor page right there. And if I click on program, there's my programming page right there. So look how simple that is to do when you know what you're doing with the templates. And as I said, we've got a lot of default templates, and that's a great place to start. Instead of having to map everything and label everything yourself, start with one of the default templates that we have. Bring that in. It's we've got them for every single model number on the Ubiquistats, our US 5182. Any BACnet control that we have, we're going to have templates for it. That's a great place to start, and then you can use the videos that I did in the previous videos, and you can modify those as you see fit, and then save those as your own templates. So that's it for the BACnet Manager, a real quick classes in that. Hope you got all out of it, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact our technical support. And if they don't know an answer to it, the beauty of TCS is we're all under one building. They can always walk down the hall and talk to the engineer who designed the damn thing. So appreciate your attention, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks a lot.